guys back up with basketball now?
Yeah, it's just like limited space. We just got our rep teams going. That's pretty much it. All our like grassroots programs are gonna be up until like maybe fall.
Okay. And no games either, right?
No, like, all the kids are just like itching to play 5-on-5 at least.
Yeah. Or, yeah, I mean, you can play outside though, can't you? Can they play 5-on-5 outside? Like, would that be permitted in the summer?
Yeah, I guess so. Like,
okay.
They're allowed, but it's just like, cause it's like Ontario rules.
Organized.
Yeah, because it's organized, we have to follow certain.
Yeah, I get that.
There's only so much drills you can do.
Oh no, for sure.
Teach, you know, and then.
And it's all in the name of trying to be a better performer when you play a game.
Exactly.
So it's like, you know, I mean, what do you do? I got to see a little bit of it, yeah. Oh, I missed that. No, I'm just kidding. It was on every single Instagram page out there. Like, you're scrolling through and it's nothing but Bryson with his hands in the air. That was cool to see.
What was the carry on that?
340 something at that line. Grab an 8-iron. Go up a couple clubs.
Since that one last week, I noticed so much shots be going left now.
Curving left?
Yeah.
Or start, well, a little both?
Yeah, just like, cause I remember, you always go this way.
Yeah.
And now, I just switched up that, like, want to do this, and it kind of goes in.
Under you.
Yeah, a little bit of stuff.
Good, good. So, 158 carry on an 8-iron. That's pretty decent,
Okay.
for like a year into golf.
Yeah.
I think that's great. So run me through your ideas, like your little checklist of what you're trying to do, and we'll incorporate that into what we're going to do today.
Like big picture.
Yep. Like map it out. Show me kind of where you're trying to go. Use your words and show me what's up.
Sure. Well, instead of just always thinking about my grip, and then as I start, I kind of want to shift my weight onto my right leg. And as I'm going for the backswing, I'm kind of feeling the head, kind of go like the momentum, kind of
Cool.
like a rhythm going.
Yeah.
And then from here, trying to get, like you told me last week, that squeeze on my spine kind of thing. As I'm
Talk
going
about
down,
that. Okay.
Start changing my weight onto my left foot here, trying to keep that club down, in, and then on the finish, trying to get my leg to go straight up, keep my legs closed, and then obviously those C's that we were talking about, kind of work on those as well.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. So, that's a lot of stuff, but where you are with your move, I mean, I'm glad that there's a lot of stuff to think about. Can we go through the grip for a sec?
Sure.
Okay. All right. That's good. I'll take that.
Yeah, I feel it a lot more tighter here, like you said, like there shouldn't be a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel that.
Good. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Let's hit a couple, and then we'll talk about where we're going to go.
Okay.
All right, so set up to your shot. Let's go through the whole grip process. First thing I want to take a look at is basically how it is you're standing into the golf ball.
Okay.
So go ahead and address it. Okay, so when I stay in your golf stance. So when I take a look at how you're standing relative to your balance, let's call it like this way balance. Most of the time we're looking at it over here. Right? It's like, where are you kind of set up? Yeah. Over here, I'm trying to look at it as though, like, how is it that you're set up toe to heel balance? So set up one more time. Take your grip. Don't come out of that. Okay. So from here up to the top of your head is the super heaviest part of your body, and all of that stuff right now is kind of toe bound. So can you sit back and move away from this club without moving your hands? Move your pants away from this club. Okay. Without arching your back though. So just feel like it's a big shift. Set up your shot.
I feel like I want my
then we have to readjust from there. So I like the positioning of your body, but you feel that way. We've got to add a little knee bend maybe. Good. Move back a touch more. So you'll notice that the more knee bend I have, the easier it is to kind of sit back without adjusting how it is that I feel it on my feet. Okay. So much better spot right here. So the game plan here is I want to see if you can take it up to the top, creating more space from that club. Yeah. Yeah, you have to move back and away. So this thing has to come way back and away as you take it up to the top. Awesome. Keep going. Good, good, good. All right. Now this hip's way back here right now.
Yeah.
I need the other hip to join it back here rather than this one moving in toward the golf ball. So I'm going to hold that right there. How do you get your other hip, the left hip, back to where this one is?
Yeah.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Not back. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There. That's the kind of, I mean, exaggerated, but that's the kind of motion I'm trying to get us to.
Up on the downside.
You bet. So one more time, set up to it. So if your heavy part is leaning over you too much, when your heavy part of you is leaning over too much, when you make your swing, your lower body's going to come right in underneath it to support it. And so your lower body comes in and lifts this up, and all of a sudden our body balances ourselves. Where I'm trying to get you to feel like you can set up in your normal stance, bend the knees a bit to create more space so it doesn't totally affect the total heel balance in your feel, right? And then from here, this hip pulls back in the backswing, and then trying to get the other hip back there on the downswing, creating space from where you started. So one more time, set up to it. So I wish there was some way that we could like build a fence of some sort. Okay, where the fence comes all the way up here. Here's the fence, right? And I don't want you blasting into that fence in your swing. The idea is to try to stay away from it. So crank it up to the top. Left paw a little bit. That's cool. Okay, now from here, avoid it. All right, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and now stand up tall into the finish. Okay, now let's get some practice swings doing that. Almost as though that the idea is going to be, you know, find that balance in your legs and in your feet, and then it's back away, find the other one to come back, and then stand up. Let the club hit the ground. Couple practice
when I
swings.
do that move, like I feel exaggerated on the sit a little too much. Am I supposed to be feeling that?
Well, you get taller in your downswing. So if we're going to try and feel some moves out, I hope you feel shorter, because you don't feel like you're getting taller in the swing,
No,
right?
I feel very upright.
Totally. Not bad. Give me another one like that. Okay, hit the ground. Think of it like this. If the club's not hitting the ground, you're not low enough.
That's right.
Right? It's not an absolute, but follow through doesn't have to go too far. Okay. One more. So we're going to do some follow-through stuff today as well, just to give you a feeling of where you've got to end up. And every swing we make today, if you end up in a spot that's not where we want to, I need you to fix it before starting something new. A big piece of fixing the finish or improving the finish position is hitting it and then fixing it and doing it again. A lot of people say, okay, hold on, I'll hit another ball and I'll do it this time. No, you won't. Right? You have no idea where you're supposed to go because you've never trained it. So I'm trying to get you to train what that finish position is like, and let's work our way into that mold. Okay, so here's the practice swing. The fact that you got lower helped you get a little more rotation out of it. It also avoids the club coming too far from the inside. So from here, I mean, you're exaggerating this a lot, but it's not bad. It's not a bad move. If we looked at it in terms of the timing of everything, that's the when things happen. I'm not going to change too much on the way back today. The lowness isn't too bad, but by the time you get to about here, I need your legs jumping hard, right? Straight up. So I would say that, through here, like as soon as the club's like coming out of the ground like that, we definitely need to see that left leg straight. So part of the feel that I have is that when the club hits the ground, my knee goes through the back of my leg. Show me that one. So create space right off the bat by pushing. I don't want you to stand farther from the ball. That's going to make it worse. It's about creating space in your current setup.
The practice swing?
Yep. Hit the ground. A little more at the grip. The grip's kind of sneaking into the palm. No. Okay, so find the space. Crank it up to the top. Hold it here. Okay, so I want you to find more space on the downswing, all through that left side moving away from the ball, right? Your left pocket's got to get farther from the ball. Good, but when the club gets to the ground, I need your left knee straight. No, don't do that. Left knee straight when you hit the ground. Cool, one more time, time it out. You don't have to take it back too far to kind of time this out. Space is set up, space early in the downswing, left leg straight, club slams into the ground, all at the same time. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. Let the club hit the ground when you do that. You keep the wrist angle so you thump it down into the ground. Yeah. That shouldn't touch the club.
This part?
Yeah. If you're getting that part off the club, it makes it too small. Other hand on. Okay, so you see how the face is a little shut? Use your shoulders and your chest to change it. There you go.
I feel like I'm exposing my back.
Okay.
Is that
Cool.
the feel?
It's fine. Yeah, so the grip's a little strong, but I'm not going to change it right now because it's better than where it was before. Okay, cool. So lots of space early. Good. Hey, nice job. One more time, hit the finish. Left leg straight, club climbs into the ground. Hold it. Okay, so legs together, glutes squeezing. Okay, arms down. Here. In front of you. It's tall. Let's get tall. There. That's what I'm looking for. I don't care what this looks like. This is out in front of you. That's nice and close, and that's squeezing. That leg squeezing. So we're going to break this down a bunch because we've talked about a lot of stuff, but I mean, hey, we've got lots of time to get all this stuff together. We're looking for space early, right? And it's space without just going like Kardashian. I don't want to arch my back. That's not the best way to do it. It's about setting up to it and almost feeling like you're pushing your lower back into the bottom of your shirt. That's how we create space. So I actually feel my back flat, not arch. Okay? So then from there, going up to the top, we got more space here with the right side. Left side goes back to join it. Alright? And then we're going to go into the ground when that leg straightens. And if we do that, there, knees join, and we get right there. Okay? So, a couple different pieces, we're going to kind of cycle through them.
Practice swing again?
Yeah, as many as we can.
You want me to finish like, as you mentioned, like that?
Taller. There. So, find the space early. Good. Crank it to the top, stop. Find the left side space. Okay, club into the ground with knee straight. Squeeze the legs. Oh, that was actually really good.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't hit the ground though.
The timing of it was right. So I'm trying to get the legs straight when the club's straight.
Oh, okay.
Arms, fix them. There you go. So go all the way into this and hold the finish. And once you're squeezing in that finish, we're going to count to 3. Create the space, then create the space. Legs straight till the legs squeeze. Fix it. Good, squeeze the legs. So if your thighs are squeezing together, it acts like a brake, like a kickstand. Like you're gonna, like, if the legs are squeezing, you won't fall,
Yeah.
right? But if the legs don't act kind of together at the very end and get close,
Yeah.
not only do we not get the hip turn to complete its move,
Yeah.
we don't get square, but you're also under rotated.
Hmm.
Squeeze. Good job. So really tall at the end, long arms, legs squeeze. Okay, not bad.
What do you mean by like tall?
Tall. Get your head to the ceiling. There you go. That's
Oh,
it. So find the space early at setup. Find the space early in the downswing and finish tall.
And the space is that fence.
Yeah, yeah. You're trying to pull your pockets away from where the grip is. It's not the grip that's in the wrong spot, it's the pockets. So that's why we're not trying to stand farther from it. Hey, nice thump. One more time. Okay, so just go with a one swing, one practice swing, and get the legs to squeeze at the end.
Okay.
Squeeze it. Good.
Practice me again?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good. One more time. So taller with leg squeeze. One more time. Let's go 3 swings, taller with leg squeeze. Good job. Okay, one more time. So leg squeeze, arms long and tall at the finish. Good. Okay, let's hit one. The leg squeeze at the end is going to make you not lose your balance. Okay, so if we're wobbling, that's the first place we're going to start.
Okay.
Cool. Good sticking of the finish. So let's go to the setup part. Practice swing. More grip. More in the finger. Yeah, good. Okay, so find the space early. Remember, it's pushing the lower back into the back of your shirt. Flattening that lower back. Not arching it.
Sorry, I still don't understand that part. Like,
Okay.
What do you mean, like?
Okay, so stick your ass out like you're Kim Kardashian.
Okay.
Arch it like crazy, like I was going to put my beer on it.
Okay.
Okay? Now do the opposite. Throw your hips inward. Good. And now push that part back away. Now push your pockets away from your hands without changing your pelvis tilt. No, just push your whole body back.
Oh, okay.
Right. So it's not trying to stand this way.
Yeah.
Right? It's about trying to feel like my belt gets level, and then I push my level belt back a little bit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we could think of it as though like if you were wearing a belt that's too tilted down,
Yeah.
and I want to not only flatten it, but then move the buckle away from your hands.
Okay.
Well, good, not bad. All good. Let's make a few more practice swings. Let's get the motion down. Fix it. Arms long, glue the knees, squeeze the glutes, stand tall. There. Yeah. So it doesn't need to be to the point that, you know, you give yourself an aneurysm.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's just like squeeze it, and like things should still be calm.
Yeah.
You know? Couple practice swings. So I just took a quick video of a practice swing if you want to take a look at it, because I really like the way that it looked. So here's your finish. All right, tall. Can't see your arms. The club didn't go through very far. All right, so it reduces. If your legs are still bent and you haven't really squeezed the lower body to hold your balance, your arms are going to just continue to go. Right? So the leg squeezing acts as a brake to the arms or the handle of the club that allows it to release at the appropriate time. But if it's not releasing at the appropriate time, that's when we see people with really big like arm swings that go way around, wrapping around the back of their head. Okay, that's pretty good. So we're trying to feel right off the bat, creating a little more space right away. Right hip goes back, left hip goes back. The feeling of that is the feeling that you're getting lower, which is all good. And then from here, as you go through the ball, we're trying to get tall, the legs together, right there. And again. More space, space, space. All I'm trying to do in my finish position is go there with my knees, and there with my body, nice and tall. So the cue points to doing this is tall with the body, long with the legs, tight with the thighs, and let's get there early.
So just by like straightening my legs, the arms will follow kind of thing, or
Say again?
like when I straighten out that leg,
Yeah.
like the club is gonna do its own thing, kind of, or
No, you'll hit it.
okay.
Okay, one more time. Alright, so show me the space right off the bat. Grip looks good. Okay, take it up to the top. Okay, take a look at your right foot. It's rolling out. Too much weight's going in the outside of your ankle. So we can have the weight move to our back foot without the foot rolling. It all so I want to try and feel like you can get back there without it going like that. It's just more standing on it. Let's say standing on it flat and firm. Okay, so find the space, crank it to the top, hold it. Good. Okay, now find the space with the left side on the way down early. Stop. Transfer your weight. Transfer your weight. There. There. Again, up to the top. Transfer your weight. Good. Good. And now from here, legs tight. If the legs don't get tight, nothing else is going to matter at the moment. Legs tight and tall. Squeeze them. Squeeze them. You got so much space between your knees. Yeah. Yeah. Full squeeze. So here's something that might be tough. If you can't get the legs to squeeze together, your stance is too far apart.
Oh, okay.
So show me one more time.
Like, I feel that I'm squeezing it like here, but is it like my
knees?
Touch it? Oh,
Yeah, like thighs, right? It's everything that we can.
Okay.
So let's try it one more time with the stance like this far apart. 1 foot, 1 foot, one hand between, like super narrow. There you go. No, a little wider than that. Yeah, right there. Okay, so let's find the space, crank it to the top. Squeeze it. Come on.
I have to squeeze it.
Hold on. Okay, good. You got it. I like that. I'll take that. So it's funny because sometimes I get people that can squeeze their knees and they've got a big gap between their thighs, right? It just means how the, what do they call that? Like bow leg. The bones are kind of like this. Right. You obviously, hit the gym. When you put your legs together, there's so much muscle you can't get down there. That's cool. Okay, that's fine. Can't ask for something you can't do.
I was like, wait, I got squeezing how much more do you want me to squeeze?
So, practice swing. Find the space early. No rolling on that back foot. Find the space early. Hey, not bad. One more time. Jump into that finish position. Try and feel like the finish position is tall and strong. And if I came to push you over, I couldn't. Nice. Hit that. One more time. So feedback outside would be like, is the club smashing into the ground, right? So, we would probably go off into the corner of the range and dig a hole. Yeah. We're trying to do all this stuff and let the club slam down in because, one thing that we don't get off turf inside is the ground slowing the club head, right? But you can hit awesome finish position looks because the club slows itself down, digs into the ground, all of a sudden, now your hands are leading everything through. Like, it's a big illusion, it's a fake, but it's also real. Right? So it's hard to get that right here, but our idea in the finish position is legs together, body tall, arms long, and not above my eyes.
Okay.
So go all the way through it and let's max out this finish position. Get into it and stop. Yeah, again. Do it fast. I want you to get in there quick. Boom. Arms lower. Taller. Yes. There you go. So I don't care where the club's going. Yeah. It's more about where your arms are going. Yep. Thigh squeeze, glute squeeze, tall. Okay. Think about your finish. Think about your balance. Move into a place that's balanced. Don't sacrifice it for a swing. Not bad. Get to the thigh squeeze before you hit. You have a lot of arm momentum that's throwing it off.
Yeah.
Thigh squeeze earlier. Like impact. Left leg long, legs together, impact.
So legs together on impact.
Yeah, let's try
Okay,
it.
I'll try.
I mean, it's just changing the sequence of it or the timing of it. Good, better. One more time. Be more balanced. Use your feet and your legs and squeeze it. Like, don't fall. Fight from falling. Better. Again. You can only swing as fast as you're going to tell yourself to hold your balance. I mean, it's when you really concentrate on the legs holding you still, the arms won't do something to throw you off. Better. One more time. Hold that more solid. Get more balanced in there. Hold it. Good. That's a great one. Another one. Grip's looking good, by the way.
Feels good.
Tall and squeezing. Everything's got to squeeze. Every muscle under your pants has to squeeze. Hold it. Good. Hit that ball. Keep your hat pointed at the ball the whole time and hit that ball. Wicked. Good job. Yeah. Keep going. I'm not going to let you stop yet. You're on a roll. Bunch more practice swings.
That felt better.
So, find the space early in your setup. Take it to the top and stop. Okay? So, we're trying to find space and get you tall and squeezed. All the way through, all the way through, all the way through, all the way through. Good. One more time. Take it to the top and stop. The downswing, I want to be fast. No more slow down tracing stuff. Find boom. Yeah, well done. Well done. Good job. So, the whole lower body stuff of creating the space with the left side, getting the legs long, getting the thighs together, all that supersedes the hit of the ball. But if you're kind of doing it and then going, oh yeah, I still got to hit it, and then you throw the arms at it, that's why you're losing your balance, because you've created a big power source upstairs before stabilizing your lower body. So jump on a skateboard and shoot a cannon, right? That skateboard's going one way and you're going the other way. You know what I mean? So there's no stability down there. Decent. Again. So could you show me the lowest arm finish? Because if your arms are still going up, you're still powering them at the wrong time. So how short of a follow through can you go with your hands and arms?
Like that?
Yeah, but legs squeeze and tall. There, that one. Good. Okay, another one. Okay, so I want you to hit the ball.
Oh.
I'm going to stand right here. So if you smash me, clearly we haven't thought about it.
Okay.
Okay, do your thing.
Good job. I think we can trust me with that.
Well, I mean, like, I found some of the only ways to get someone to change is to set up some type of hurtful environment.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you put a bag stand back there so you don't take the club in the wrong spot. And if you hit the bag stand, oh my god, that hurt, and it freaks you out, you won't do it again. Right? I mean, you've heard it. We need trauma to make a change.
Right.
Okay. Come on. There. Not bad.
I'm not squeezing.
Well, you are. It's just higher up. When you have bigger quads than the average bear, it's going to look a little different. Look, that's the mold I'm trying to get us into. We're tall, one big straight line from your front foot through both knees, through the middle of your hips, through the middle of your chest.
Yeah.
Both arms are long right here. Club is long, so it's at a full release point.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for at the end. So that's the mold that I want you to feel like you're jumping into. Right? If you're a gymnast flying off the beam, land it, you have this boom.
Yeah.
A dismount move, like Bryson hit a ball over 350, right? This dismount move, and you hold it. You stick the finish. If you wobble,
Yeah.
the judges don't give you points.
Right.
This is where you get your points.
Right.
So if we were to look here, let's just draw a belt line on you. We want to see some gray under that belt. We're finding gray above the belt. So the 2D version of that is not that you necessarily need to get lower, it's that you need to find the space in that left hip. So from here, if the left hip went back to join the right,
Yeah.
you would be lower because that would be more back. But what's going on is from here, your right hip is moving in to join where the left one was. That's a big difference. There's a huge difference in doing that.
So I guess a little bit more.
Back. Right? So from here, as this goes back, I need to find a way to get the other hip back there. Right? Not take this hip and bring it up to the other one, because now I'm stuck. This one, like, this whole side has to, like, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Right? So if we're going from here, anything to get that left side out of the way is going to allow us to go through. But if the left side's coming in,
Yeah.
or the right side comes in without the left side moving out of the way,
Yeah.
we end up getting stuck.
Right.
So, more space on this left side through here,
Yeah.
and then boom, boom. So we can almost make this where it's find the space. You can do this at home this week, feeling like you push yourself back. Create this in here, and then from there, it's bring the left hip back, and then we're going to try and get the club to hit the ground when the left leg gets long, and we get our squeeze. And that's the hip firing. The hip firing isn't necessarily a hip movement.
Yeah.
The pelvis moves, but we're not trying to do it.
Right.
The hip firing is the left leg straightening back, getting out of the way. And when that happens, the right one joins it.
Right.
We get a squeeze. Up more. So take it up to the top, hold it up there. Bring the left one back. Okay, so from here on in, left knee straight, thighs glued together. Boom, that's it. Hold it, set up one more time. So just take a look at how you went through this little motion here on the right side of things and down the line. Okay, club's going down, but you're going up. Boom. That's our move, and you finish nice and low. See how it really gets the body moving, your gloves leading the club head. By the time the club gets down to the ball, it's leaning forward, and you've got the leg squeeze tallness happening before the arms start to come up.
Yeah.
But if your arms come up and you're still in a bent position, when you straighten, it's going to throw the arms up into the ceiling. And you've used an energy source after the ball's been hit. Okay. All right, give me one more practice swing. Find the space early at setup. Feet closer, just a little. Good. Okay, so we got take it to the top and stop. Hold it. Get the left hip out of the way. Bend the knees. Good, hold it there. Now this is where we regroup. I need you to feel like all you're doing is getting the legs straight, legs together, and it'll move your upper body. There, good job. So this is something that's kind of interesting, is that when you're down at that stage, there's no more arm speed.
Yeah.
Right? It's not going from here and whipping my arms through.
Yeah.
It's this. But if I do that with straightening,
Is that like, am I using my wrist at
Yeah.
that point?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good. Wrist. Slam the club into the ground hard. Good. It's not arm speed. It's hand speed and knee speed. Yeah. That's your best yet. Okay, so this is like a little chip, right?
Yeah.
So chip one.
Doing the same motion?
100%.